Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode recorded on this system for the Northumbrian Challenge. This is episode 2, I believe, but it's actually going to be the first. It's actually going to be the series reboot, since I'm not going to use the PC to get the first episode, so this episode here will count as the first episode of the series reboot. Now, you might be asking first of all why we're starting a series reboot for this series, and the reason being is that the database for FM22 that was used to make this save happen initially has been updated. FM22 has been updated, making the database that was created or used to create this save unusable in that game at the moment. So what I've done is gone back to the previous version of the game. This is FM21, where the game version is 21.4 and it's not likely to be updated, and we do have a Scottish database that is compatible with 21.4, so we're not going to have any issues with being able to do this series. So this is why I've decided to go back to FM21. It did mean that I had to restart the series. We've done that, and we're back at the same position we would have been had we carried on with the FM22 part of the save, where we're at the Scottish Championship. We are back there now. We are currently top of the Scottish Championship after 4 games so far. We're about to take on second place Dundee in a home game at Shieldfield Park, and I thought this would be a nice time to bring the series reboot and go from there. Just as a reminder for those viewers that haven't seen the last episode, because that hasn't gone up for the last video, because that hasn't gone up either, we are now running off a brand new machine. This is a Asus Republica Gamers 32GB laptop with an Ryzen 9. So that's what we're running off, and we're going to give this a go for the first time. Adobe is also set up as well, so we can use this as a video editing machine. So we're not only going to be recording this on here, we're also going to be editing it and uploading it from here as well. So more on that later. Let's get on to the first game of the series reboot. You can see there one of our youngsters. We have had 3 youth intakes at the moment, and one of our youngsters has just gone on to Thurso. Here's another one. In fact, 2 of them. In fact, the majority of this squad are youngsters. So we're looking at, there's only Anthony Ralston, who came in on loan from Celtic. Sorry, came in from Celtic. That's a standard player. The rest are youngsters who have grown at the club. So off we go. Let's see if they're good enough to go through the championship. Now at the moment, 4 games in, we haven't dropped a single point. We are looking very good indeed. And we do have graphics that work. Just to point that out, ladies and gentlemen, I have reinstalled some graphics, so we have a proper looking game. I have not installed, however, the competition names fix. So, off we go. So you can see, there's the starting lineup. Thompson in goal, the back 4 of Healy. Luke Healy, Todd Boys, Colin Dove and Anthony Ralston. Chris Spraggan at winger. Brad Pitt and Tim Brown. Scott Astle on the wing on the right hand side, followed by John Murray and John Richardson up top. So Jordan, that is. So yeah, we could probably put Astle into a prong 3 attack, but we're probably going to leave him where he is. We will stick him in a prong 3, and I can get the game to behave itself at the moment. Stick him in there, please. Okay. Don't go into. Okay. It's going to be awkward, are you? This is going to be awkward at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. So, see if I can do it later on, but at the moment, we'll leave it as it is. Right, so here we go. For game 1. Tell them we're favourites, because we quite frankly are. So we should expect to win this. Hamilton already in front against Hargrove. In the SPL Trust Trophy is... I'm just going to get rid of that actually, because that's the way. And start for Berwick, already created the first chance. Something not right here. It's not. I think it's a prong 3 for God's sake. Right, thank you. That's what I wanted. Prong 3. Right. We're going as a prong 3, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a permanent change to the system. For that, save that as my default system. So there's no wingers now. Well, I think we're going to have Spraggan. We're going to have Spraggan as the inside forward. get himself forward to support the attack. Right, the rest of it is as is, so that brings Neil Collins into it as well at half time. Still 0-0, still no real chances. Bowling 0, Air 1. And McGeoch scoring for Air. Spragan. Hits. Murray. Spragan. Goal kick to Dundee. Cresswell, Brown, well defended by Tim Brown. And Brad Pitts, Richardson. Scott Askell gets the first goal of the reboot, ladies and gentlemen, with a wonderful finish to a cracking move. That's where we are at half time. Berwick Rangers 1, Dundee United 0. Dundee 0, correction. And what a start that was. Christopher Spragan getting himself booked again, but for some reason, but I have to take him off because he's twice in 2 games. In fact, he was red carded in the previous game. I've had to get rid of that ban so he could use him, but Adam Carruthers is going to come on for the second half for him, prevent him getting sent off. Keep it going, lads, keep it up please, thank you. Healy, Carruthers, good strike, straight up Walker. I think it's Scott Askell that had it. Here's Cole for Dundee. Let's have a look at that replay. Getting in down the right hand side. And you're in all sorts of trouble. Andy. But Pitts comes away with it for Berwick as well, that was a bit of a letdown from Brad Pitts. What a super run that was. Unlucky. But just let himself down with a finish. Absolutely nowhere near the target. I'm just actually going to turn the sounds off so you can hear me rather than the game. Adam Carruthers has just made it 2 with his 3rd of the season. I just need to turn the sounds down if I'm going to use them. Right, but that was good from Adam Carruthers. He's actually taken a knock, so we'll leave him for now, but we may have to replace the substitute with another substitute. In fact, I'm not going to take a risk on him. So Ryan Gibbs will come on for him. So substitute replacing substitute. Again, he's taking a knock. So Ryan Gibbs will come on for him and will hopefully get through again without taking a knock. Not making any injuries worse when I don't have to. We are still leading this game comfortably. Here's Cooney, Cresswell. Good tackle by Tim Brown. Scott Astle scores. It's 3-0 Berwick. Kinney, Ross, Cole, Healy, Murray. Good effort from him. So we got a decent attendance today, 3,248. Bit more from the last game when 3,179 turned up. Berwick have just had another goal disallowed for offside. John Beaton, the referee. There's Gibbs. What a goal by Ryan Gibbs. Well, what a statement of intent that was. And he's saying to his manager to pick him. Wonderful stuff. That's given me a decision to make. And that was a comprehensive win in the first game of the series reboot, ladies and gentlemen, on FM21. A comprehensive win by 4-0. We had 16 out of 32 shots on target, so that's pretty good. And a pretty good statement to intent, for which I'm going to praise the lads for that. Level of intent. Right. What am I doing? Right, inbox. Yes, that's fine. Crosby Richardson in form for Berwick. And the next game is going to be against Arbroath in the Scottish Championship in 5 days' time. In game. 6 days' time in game, that is. Ross Simons does not want to be around the club. Absent from training again. That's why, because he's not been picked, and Max Thompson's been picked ahead of him, but if he gets up there, he will be picked. But he needs to get up there first to give us a Bobby Waggett. Okay. Right, so reserve squad. There he goes up to the reserves. But Simon's not happy. How he is. I'm not happy with that. Doing forget much. Give him the game against Arbroath and see how he gets on. Or what final against Falkirk. We don't want to give him that. But, Jack McLeod, Continental Pro license, absolutely. Nathaniel Wake, John Clayton, Cliff Blackmore Andrews, and John Richardson. I'm most likely going to pick Andrews for the final, the quarter final against Falkirk. I'm most likely going to pick him just to give him the Goldsmith made a more offer. That's Goldsmith Sutherland. So we'll see where he goes. And you can see Hamilton against Falkirk. I'll show a couple of these games in this first episode, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, we might give John Murray a rest. Oops, I don't want to do that. And we seem to want to not go into threesome again. Didn't I say I'd change the tactics, folks? If I need to change the tactics, I will change it to the tactics screen. Right, so let's go back. Change it to the tactics screen. There, this is what we're permanently going with. This is what we're saving as a tactic. Save. Very attacking asymmetric. That's what we want. Save that as a tactic. And we're starting. Dave Anderson. Or possibly Neil Collins. Start both of those for Neil Collins first and then Dave Andrews. I think Collins is ready. Yes, he is. With 13 finishing, he's more than ready. In fact, he's better than Andrews is. But all we need to do with him is get his weak foot standard by going to player attributes and changing the weak foot. We also need to make him a bit bigger than that. 6 foot. 184 is 6 foot, okay. Position. Right, let's make him equally as the depth on both sides. He's 20 as a striker, he's 17 as the right wing as well, so that's pretty good. We'll put him 20 as a right wing. obviously got that ability in him, so we'll put it as an ability for him. So he can also play there, but he can play striker, and he's equally as effective on either side. So let's go. Let's show the second of these games. I think I am going to put in, not because Thompson's done badly, it's because he's wanting game time, so I am going to put in Ross Simons for this game, and we'll see how he gets on against Arbroath. Oh, we'll go with that. I fully expect and win this match. Thank you. So, second game of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. And here it goes. Here's Murray going back to Stewart, I think it was. Collins intercepts, and when he hit the post, but Cliff Blackman Andrews is there to mop things up, and Berwick leads very early on here after 25 seconds. A mistake by Arbroath, and they paid for it. Collins was unlucky there. He hit the post first up. Edwards, Tafford, intercepted. Here's Collins on the break for Berwick. They are so good on the break, so quick. And Richardson had the simplest of tasks to make it his 20th goal of the season and be lead by 2-0. But that was a very incisive break. And then we did check the other. Indeed, scoreboard figure, so we can see everything. See, 2-0 up after 26 minutes, and it should be about to be 3. Richardson just doesn't have quite the composure there. There was a good chance for Richardson, but wasn't able to take it. And it's half time. It's Maybe Rangers 3 are both nil. I'll just do a little bit of housekeeping for this club as well. 15. Four. Good. John Higgins. Well, Murray was also booked. 6. So Mullen. Scott. 15. No. He's injured, but he's still on the pitch. So, just made a few adjustments there, ladies and gentlemen, to give them a little bit there. Not going to win this game, because but it may matter in their performances in the season to come. Here's Wake, Healy. Andrews, that was a good effort. It's a very good effort. and Richardson. And a chance to make it 5 there, but it's saved by Stewart. To pick up by Simons. He's done well today, to be fair to him. Collins with his second goal of the game. Trafford. Stewart. Ooh, good defending though. Is Collins up the other end. And he's going to slot it away for his debut hat-trick. What a break that was. And he's got his hat-trick in effectively 42 minutes. We've not scored to the 28th. Brad Pitts has just been sent off and will be missing for a couple of games. So which one was it? Attacking mid. Okay, so that attacking mid striker. Well, some others, I guess. Looking for John Clayton. Brad Pitts, we can't appeal the man anyway, and we won't want to. We'll give it to somebody else. So Brad Pitt's needlessly getting himself sent off. Blackman Andrews, Richardson. It's still had enough to. I think Leon hat-trick as well. No, he's scored one, so let's take him off and bring Scott Atherton on. Andrews. Yeah, that's confident finishing. He did that all himself. Look at where he picks the ball up from. Brilliance. Sheer brilliance. Nobody had any answers for Berwick today, ladies and gentlemen. That was superb. Right, let's just shot XG, block chance, take-up chances, corners, tackles won. We don't need to see a lot. On target, off target, good. I just want. Yeah, we don't need to see a lot. Right. Renting red cards. See those either. I need to see headers won. Passes completed is good. Fouls is good. So let's do it for that. That way we can put it down and it's still going to be enough. So we can see probably what the other thing was. And took the other results. And that was good. Right, so it's a 3 Falkirk 2. Ray 4. Into the top 4 at the expense of Falkirk. And we are now 5 points clear of means somebody else could come in for him. Right, is anybody due that hasn't been put? I think they all have, so that's fine. It's United with Colin's debut. It's just about to save the game. Next game we get is against Falkirk. I'm going to save that for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. I think two games an episode, given how many highlights we're going to show, is relatively decent, and we'll pick up the game against Falkirk in the next episode. But it's going to bring this first episode to an end, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, thank you for your support, and thanks for watching.